Welcome back, everybody. This is Kenema, and we're back on the Unity SMP server. And yeah, so doing something. Um, so I went ahead and flattened a lot of this out. I think last episode I was working on some of the landscaping. I kind of want to get a little bit done on this floor, and I probably should. Well, maybe I should worry about the roof. See what I want to do up there. I don't know. I'll think about it. I was going to do kind of a semi layout as far as inside the house, but you may notice down here looks a little bit different. Cleaned up all my chests. My old spawn house I used to have is gone, and also my little auto furnace thing. And then I have this down here, which I'm pretty sure I sealed it when I went to bed, but or when I logged off the server last night, but it was actually completely opened up this morning, so that seems a little odd. Okay, so this down here, I basically expanded this area a little bit. Did get me some sheep down here. Trying to breed them up, that way I can get more wool. Did I get 2 carrots? Only 1. So I did do some carpet because I was going to do some areas up there. We'll see. But I did some sort of organization, as you can kind of see. Here's my auto furnace. I just moved it down here. Not much in it at the moment. Probably need to try to get more wood and smelt up some stuff. Here's stone. This is like miscellaneous stone, with the exception of those. And cobblestone and smooth stone. This is like the andesite and diorite and granite, and then stone blocks and slabs and stuff. Haven't used this one and this one. I made a bunch of boats. I did some exploring. I was out looking for quite a bit of wool and came back with close to a stack. That's actually why I was able to make quite a bit of some of this carpet. May use for my floor, but this is on my wooden stuff. And you know what, actually let me go ahead and drop that in there. That should fill this up and make me some more charcoal. Spruce is extremely easy to get. I have the saplings here. I have 40 of them. You can plant 4 saplings of spruce and just let them grow. You can't really bone meal them. I don't think bone meal seems to work, but you can just let them grow and it'll grow naturally, and it will actually grow into a pretty large tree. So I was actually thinking about it today, and hopefully I stick with it. But this whole underpart area, I have some really, really cool ideas that I think if I execute it the way that it's in my mind, it should look very impressive. At least I will do my best. So, okay. So with that being said, I got a place for some mob drops. Don't have a whole lot. Dirt and gravel, and I really don't have that much stuff. Eventually I'll need to go out and do some more mining and caving and excuse me, stuff to try to get a little caught up on some supplies. And so yeah, I want to get that done. As you can see, I went ahead and there's open blocks in there, filtered down from up top. That way the sand will just slowly grow into here. I'd like to expand this into a larger pen here shortly, but I want to figure out exactly what I want to do down here. But my ideas for in this area, and I'm not going to seal it back. I guess I could. So, of course, this is going to have like a little garage / horse stable area. And then this may start my basement. I don't think I'll have much of a basement, actually. I was thinking about it, and I may go ahead and um, start the transition into my lower part of the base uh, with a lot of this space. So I may go clean this up, but this essentially will become the roof of my area down there. And this may come down here and then go right down into the lower part. Um, so that's at least my plans so far. Um, but up here, I definitely want just the basic area, my bed, and this area I don't really want functional that much at all. Um, you know what, uh, my thought is, and I'll just use some sand. Need to get a little bit more glowstone and do what I did over here with glowstone. Now I know this is only 2 and this is 3. It's not fully symmetrical. That doesn't bother me at the moment. I think it looks fine. But then I'll put carpet, and I want to put actually like a bookshelf or something behind it. Maybe one up top there. So yeah, I want to try to get some of that, and I do have the leather and everything, and then I'll put carpet and do some interior work in here. So if anybody hasn't seen my single player, it's one of the things I talked about in that. I kind of get these thoughts in my head, and I try to execute them. Sometimes they don't turn out like I like. Sometimes they do. I think this house is definitely turning out like I expected with the gardening area, the layout of the house. I struggle a lot with interior work. It doesn't seem like it should be much as like out here, and just I don't know if you want to call it organized chaos or what. I mean, that's basically what I did. I think it's little bit too much grass, but things like the flowers and stuff kind of draw your eyes away from it, I guess. And so that's, I really want to get this inside fixed up and a roof on this place. So I did want to have a second story since this is since I actually have other plans as far as doing the below part. I don't know if I want to do an extra story now. I think I don't know. I'd have to see. Like I said, I really like my ideas, and I kind of want to get started on the basement area. So I don't know what I'll do too much as far as a roof, but so we'll see. I don't know, but I don't know. I like it. How come the doors didn't shut? But that's the game plan so far. May try to do bedroom area. Yeah, Ryzen really wants me to do the interior work. So he did a pretty interesting thing at his place too. If you haven't seen any of his videos, check him out. But he's actually somewhat my neighbor. He's way over there, not about 400 blocks from Spawn, I think is what he said. But he's got a pretty big wooden place, kind of like mine. Nice hidden basement. Nice little trick to, throw an item through a hopper to unlock a door. I like some of those secret hidden entrances and stuff. So I may have to do something like that in a few places. We'll see. The house is going to be pretty open. Like I said, I'm not going to keep too much in it. It's not even going to be where I keep all my storage stuff. That's going to be the under part of my base. I think that's what if that comes out the way that I wanted it, I hope it comes out pretty good. So as far as this, I want kind of, a nice walkway in. Do some bookcases, some shelves, and put like pots or something on it. Maybe do like two, just half slabs, or I don't know. It's something I'll think about. But I did want to put like a wall and have an area to somewhat simulate a kitchen. Maybe probably more there. I don't want to block my stairs just yet. But maybe like in this area, have like kind of a table area. This, I am going to have to put kind of some type of wall here. But, maybe put like a refrigerator, stove type things by like a furnace and everything. And then do like a table or something out there. I don't know. I need to play around, and unfortunately it's kind of hard for me just to put the stuff together on camera. But a question, sometimes I like to ask questions. I hope they get answered in the comments. So if you have an answer for my question, please make sure to check out those comments down below and post something. What do you think as far as a roof? I mean, I think I like the house kind of the way it is. I may go ahead, figure out something for the roof. And I'll probably do that before I lay out the inside, actually. Just because, not that it will mess up anything, but who wants rain in their house? You shouldn't be raining inside the house. So I don't know. Let me get started on that. Actually, I'm going to do some type of a roof design. And I guess what I meant to say, a second story, if I said that. I'm going to build a roof, and you can tell me how you think it looks, and if you think maybe I should just add a second story or just keep the roof design. So, but really excited on this. And then I know some of the guys want me to start another project around spawn. So, not sure what I'm going to do there. However, I'll think of something, but let me get some wood and get this roof done. So I'll be right back. I've got a little bit more work done. Come up here. I ended up putting a roof on it, and then I figured I'd work on some of the interior. I'm not exactly sure on how I feel about the roof setting. They really haven't been much of my strong point. Same with some interior design, but working on it. So this is it so far. A lot of wood, just like the house. So yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to spruce it up a little bit, adding like beams across it, trying to add different layers of textures, and without it looking too busy. I think that's a good mixture of the light and dark wood, and so I'm liking it so far. I mean, I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to continue out these half slabs, and kind of like that, kind of give a little bit more depth to the build. And I had to have something up here to be on top of the rafters so nothing spawned. And so I just figured I'd do the glowstone, but then I'd kind of frame it in a little bit. So hopefully it looks good. I like it. And then I didn't know if you noticed, I have made this little opening here. What's the light level? Okay, that should be good. That way I can put like a stone pot with or a clay pot with flowers and there's something in there. Gonna in one of these areas do kind of like bookshelves and a couple other things. Maybe something back here. These, I know there's, you can see the lighting here and you can see this. I'm pretty positive, and I'll have to test it. You can put carpet over that. Let me grab a piece now and check. At least I'm hoping you can. If not, I'm definitely going to have to find out something else to do with my lighting. So, you know what? I don't want it. I'll use that for now. Gonna actually try to do some type of design with the carpet. I don't know exactly yet what yet. It is taking me a really long time to build, so you can put the carpet over it, walk fine, and the light just goes through it, transparent. Okay, so this is not going to be all white. I'm just doing that for now. So I will change that up some. Yeah, I might as well just set it down there. It's pretty easy to break up. So yeah, that kind of adds something. I mean, like I said, I'll do some design, but you can't really, it stops you from seeing exactly where the levers are to power light. I mean, it's back far enough under this. It's just powering this block, which is touching the glowstone. So it adds a little bit of detail. So my main focus now, I was going to continue on and do the rest of the roof, but I may take one room at a time. This is going to be my bedroom. There's not really going to, it's just going to kind of open up, come right through here. Wake up in the morning and take a nice look at the rising sun and peaceful landscape, at least out of the front of my building. Can't say the same of going right there. It's going to look like a pretty cool apartment building though. And then Wyatt started a project off that way. Check his videos out. Looks pretty good. I can't tell exactly what it is yet. Don't want to show it off too much. But yeah. Wow, there's my yawning again. Always right when I hit the record button. So yeah, let me know what you think about this so far. I'm going to go ahead and probably do another cut and try to get a little bit more done. And oh, sorry about that. Skype call. I'm going to try to get a little bit more done, and then I'll be right back. Well, this is really taking quite a bit longer than I thought it would. Ended up putting a wall. As you can see, that's where I made my bedroom, but let's take a look. I left the rafters kind of open, the lights on the side, fancied it up a little bit. I may do the same thing on this side that I did inside the room, just to add detail. And so if we come in here, nice view, nice open area, full visibility of what goes on in my bedroom, I guess. But yeah, I got these are more like, I guess, window seats or something. I was gonna have it where you could just put stuff on it, but I just changed my mind. So got my bushes. These are very expensive iron flower pots, I guess you could say. Got those over there. Got my nice wither painting hanging back there behind the nice swamp flower. I don't know what you call it. The blue flower only spawns really in swamps, I guess. So yeah, kind of disappointed you can still see some of the switches up. I don't think you can see them this way. This way I was able to actually get it on the glass itself. If I would have put it on the glass here, it would have really been visible on this side. And this side is probably going to be more open. I still want to do something with the wood, kind of like the vaulted or the had the correct word for these in one of my other cuts. But yeah, anyway, the rafters, yeah. So still going to do something like that out here. This will be open, maybe maybe make a big TV, couch, seat area. I don't know. I just wanted to start out. One of these areas I do want to kind of build like a makeshift kitchen. I like doing, and I seen one of the guys. I can't remember what house it was in. I think it was Wyatt's. Wyatt's pretty good when it comes to some of the builds. Pretty sure it may have been his house or one of the other houses I've seen. I've been going around looking at some of the other projects, and maybe one of the other episodes I'll take everyone through it. I know I've ran through a couple real quick, but Spawn's really growing up. Everyone's hard at work making new builds, and so yeah. So I want to get started working on this. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at my little cuts and see exactly how long the video is going to be. I don't want to make it too large or too long, I should say. But this is definitely, this little detail work just takes time. It takes placing blocks, destroying blocks, replacing blocks. Yeah, so, but let me get started mapping this out, figure out exactly how I want the rooms to be set up, and then I'll be back if there's enough time on the video. Okay, well, it's actually the next day. Hopefully I'll pick off and not repeat myself too much, because I've been having to gather a lot of materials and everything to do the interior of my place. It's been pretty busy, kept it up, but let me know how you think. So we started off working on the bedroom, and I'll have to look back all the clips. I probably have 4 or 5 clips that I pieced together, and it's probably going to be a little bit longer episode, and apologize that not too much was actually done on the camera, which people who watch my channel may be used to. I don't know. Me and doing building, sometimes planning I can do on camera, but sometimes I can't. But I don't know. It's difficult, and I need to get better at it. So let's come in here. You can see right away, looks different. So I'm going to kind of do a walk through each room. I believe I got showed in the bedroom, but I may repeat myself, so I do apologize. I haven't watched any of my other clips, and I record so much. So my little kitchen, got refrigerator, stove, counters, bar area with a cup. It's a flower pot, but just pretend it's a coffee cup. I like coffee. You can put buttons on top of the blocks now, so I put it up there to open up the fridge, and out pops chicken. I wasn't going to put anything on it. You can right click and then click in there real quick. So I did not plan on putting anything in here, but thanks to Wyatt, he came by, he was looking at my place last night and filled it up. So kind of a tile floor-ish, you got the granite. And I really like the granite, how it contrasts with the bevel look of the granite, and it looks like this is kind of beveled upwards and the furnace tops are beveled downwards, so it kind of gives you interesting design when you look at it. So I think it looks pretty cool, and you could still technically use these as furnace, and I guess you could technically store things in there that you can burn as long as you don't put coal. Secret thing, I used oak as my roof in here, even though I really didn't need it. I did the same thing over there. I kind of put a roof even though it's open up top, and then I just put a light in it. But I did this mainly because if I need a crafting bench, it's right here and it's hidden. Of course, people watching my video know it's there now. Not very hidden. Carpeted area, I guess, come over here. Well, there's not much to this. I just threw something in the corner to have something, and I don't know about on that wall. But I did kind of like a different layers of texture to give it a little bit of a feel. This is my stairway. It's going to go down into another area for my basement area. And fix that up. I had a pretty good idea for that, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't want to get too close to other people's builds, and someone already did actually the idea that I was going to do down there. But I don't know. I may still do it. May try to make it look cool. Little just desk here in the corner. Red flower to add a little bit of color in this place, so it's not all just brown. I know it doesn't do too much. Got the plants along the side of the TV. I was going to do a painting, and I had one in here, and I'm pretty disappointed it's gone, and I don't know if it popped off and despawned or what, but I don't know. I liked having the painting there, and I was just going to do like a painting for the TV that so it looked kind of like a flat panel, but to prevent it popping off the wall and then there always being a spot there, I went ahead and just did charcoal blocks, kind of look like a black tube, and things around it. So you can just think of this as a really old school flat panel when they used to actually not be as flat. So moving on, the kitchen table. I've seen people do stuff like this before. Kitchen table, carpet on, or the fence with carpet on top. You can still walk over it if I jump in the right spot. There is one thing to get the carpet to kind of float. I did have to put it on string. Since I had the issue with the picture over there, I'm debating if this was a good idea or not. I kind of hate just putting stuff there. You know what? Actually, I don't think you need to do that. Oh, okay. Do I have white? I think you can do this too. If I put carpet there, okay, then you can put that on there like that without using the string. It does give that little lip there. I don't know if I like that much. The string wasn't as noticeable. I'll leave it like that. That may be more server friendly. And I usually don't, I know I may have said it in one of my other videos, I usually don't do SMPs as far as multiplayer maps just because of griefing and other stuff. So I'm excited to be on here with a bunch of other guys. It's extremely fun, and I'm definitely glad I'm doing it. But there's things that I'm not used to as far as, you know, pictures coming off walls, other things come on. You know, if the string is going to mess up or so on. So anyway, that's enough of that. This is my couch, a little footstool type area. Table, not much to it. And then this is the way down to the bottom. The lights, I am kind of disappointed. So I guess there may be other ways to power it, but I have seen a couple tricks, and I don't know as far as putting like pressure plates and stuff, and so unfortunately I'm gonna just try to go with that. I mean, I guess the switches are not too bad. Up here, and then of course this is the bedroom, which I should have showed off in the first part of the video. Switches. But I like it. Pretty cozy. Can jump to bed, sleep. Eat some steak. But yeah, so let me know. Leave me a comment on what you think about my place, what's the interior. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I was a little not sure is about the roof, um, but we'll see. So under here looks looks a mess. I may go ahead and just layer it like I did here. I'm probably going to drop this down a little bit so we can ride in here nice with a horse and figure out something to do with this. But this at least gives me a pretty big starter area. And then what I may do, I was trying to keep kind of like a hidden base down below, but I don't know. I may just go ahead and do an easy stairwell down here. So yeah. So I've been, as you can see, I've been collecting pumpkin. Thrash, who's on the server now, he went exploring and found all sorts of stuff. And we appreciate. I did tons of trying to get as much wool and everything as possible. As you can probably see by I have the sheep down here now. So yeah, but I'm gonna leave it as that. I'm gonna look. I mean, this video may run long, so I do apologize. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I haven't checked too much of the other footage, but it is the next day, so I'm gonna try to do what I can to do what I can to shorten it down, but I think that's going to be it. Make sure to, if you like the video, make sure to like, if you really like it, to subscribe. And also, I don't say it too much, but check me out on Twitter for other updates, because I jump on there every now and then and, post some comments. Also, post links to other videos that I like. So, if you like my videos, hopefully maybe you like some of the ones that I actually like and watch, and check those out too, especially other members of the Unity SMP server. So anyway, this has been Kinema, and I will talk to y'all later.